Hi everyone, welcome to our session on blood donation. This session has been organised in collaboration with the We Are Donors Society at Cardiff. They were having a few people come and ask questions about the recent changes that have been made to blood donation regarding LGBTQ plus individuals. So we've been doing some work with them over the past month to try and get some of that stuff cleared out and provide some information for LGBT donors. So, the recent changes that have been made. So, before 2011, any men who have sex with men were not able to give blood. Then in 2011, this was changed so that you could now donate if there was a 12-month period between a change of sexual partner. And in 2017, this was reduced to a 3-month wait. And then in June 2021, the rules were changed so that men who had sex with men now have the same rules as heterosexual couples. And this rule is that if you've had the same sexual partner for 3 months or more, you are able to give blood. And this is the same rule for everyone. So why is this 3-month wait in place? It basically aims to reduce the risk of any recently acquired infection that isn't detected when they test the blood after you've donated it. All blood is tested after you donate it, but very recently acquired infections may not be detected. So in theory, you could pass them to whoever receives the blood. So the Welsh Blood Service like you to wait 3 months between changing sexual partners to minimise this risk, basically. The change was made so that men who have sex with men have the same eligibility criteria as all other members of the population, and this was made to ensure a fairer criteria for LGBTQ plus people, effectively bringing to an end the discrimination that LGBTQ plus people have faced in donating blood. So while we're talking about these changes that have been made, I thought it would be a good idea to also talk about some other considerations for LGBTQ plus people. So the first of which is whether you're taking PrEP or PEP. Unfortunately, if you are taking either of these, you are still unable to give blood. This is because it can interfere with the routine HIV screening tests that are performed on the donations. So we mentioned earlier that all blood is tested after you donate it. If you are taking either of those drugs, the theory is that, well, it can interfere with those tests and you may not detect if the blood does have HIV, and again, could in theory pass on HIV to somebody who's received your blood. If you do stop taking PrEP or PEP, you can donate, but you have to wait 3 months before you do so, and that just ensures that the drug's out of your system. The other consideration, perhaps, is if you're somebody who's taking hormone therapy. If you are eligible to donate, provided there isn't another reason you can't donate. You will be, just to bear in mind though, you will be asked in the pre-donation questionnaire to confirm your sex assigned at birth. This is basically because anyone assigned female at birth versus someone assigned male at birth, they're processed differently. Basically, you can get fresh frozen plasma and cryoprecipitate from assigned female at birth donations, but only after they've had this HLA and HNA blood test. Whereas with somebody who was assigned male at birth, those blood tests don't need to be done. So the Welsh Blood Service do just need to be aware of whether you're assigned male at birth or whether you're assigned female at birth. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But if you are taking hormone therapy, you should be eligible to donate. A quick bit about blood donation then. Should you donate? If you are aged 17 to 66, you're over 50 kilos, and you have no significant underlying health conditions, and you meet the other eligibility criteria, which is available on the Welsh Blood Service website, you should consider donating. Why? Because around 350 blood donations are needed each day in Wales to maintain a steady supply of the blood products across the country. And these blood products are life-saving treatments for many people. And unfortunately, there is often a massive shortage of blood stocks. When I wrote this presentation, there were approximately 5 days of blood stock left. The Welsh Blood Service likes to keep it above 6, I believe. And at certain points across the winter, usually due to donors becoming ill with like the flu or a cold or whatever, that means they can't donate, those stocks can run dangerously low. And what that 5 days of stock means is that if everybody suddenly stopped donating tomorrow, we would run out of blood products in just 5 days, which is, would result in loss of life. Over the winter, this did reach as low as half a day for some blood groups. So you, if you're able and you feel you can, you should consider donating. What are the advantages of donating? Well, if saving a life isn't enough, the other advantages of donating include you get to find out what blood type you are. Lots of people don't get to find this out perhaps until they're pregnant or for other reasons, but if you donate blood, you can find out what type you are, which is pretty cool. Compare it. If your parents donate, you can compare what they are, figure out maybe how you got that blood type. The other advantage, and my favourite bit of donating, is that you get free coffee, tea, biscuits, or orange squash or Ribena after donation, which is always really nice. You also can get, to some extent, a free health check, because they have to test to see if you're anemic before you start, so you can find out if you're eating enough iron. And in some places, they might check your blood pressure and things like that. Lastly, it's pretty cool to donate blood. So how do I donate? We are in the process of making a little video to help explain this process, but for now, you can Google the Welsh Blood Service and you can click on welshblood.org.uk, and if you click book, which should be in the top right hand corner of this website, you can enter your postcode and you'll be able to find location, dates and times that suit you. Then there'll be, if you click on one, there'll be a couple of questions that ask you, or just check that you're eligible. This will be questions like, have you had a tattoo in the last 4 months? Do you currently weigh over 50 kilos and things like that? And then if you do reach all those eligibility criteria, you'll be able to book. And then you just show up at the designated time. And if it's your first donation, they are always really friendly. They'll talk you through it. And if you've donated before, hopefully this served as a reminder to book. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. If you have any questions about specific LGBTQ+ donation, or any questions about donation at all, you can contact us, which is HEAL, the Healthcare Equality and Advocacy for LGBTQ+ Society, on our email, or message us on Instagram. Or you can contact the We Are Donors Society as well at Cardiff, and they'll be able to help you with any of your questions. Thank you very much.